Welcome to Natty's Crafts. I'm Natalie. I always do all the crafting. Today we are going to make some just household tools. So let's go ahead and go take a look. So the first one's going to be a dry erase meal plan board. And so we're going to take this frame. This is from Dollar Tree. It's an 8x10 and it's clear and it stands up on its own. And we're going to take the insert out of that frame and we're going to cut out a piece of paper, craft paper or cardstock that you want your background to be for your meal plan. It can't be real colorful and all kinds of designs because you won't be able to see the meal plan that you're writing. So I chose a paper that is kind of a light gray and it has just a little faint bit of decoration on it or pattern on it. And we're just going to cut the craft paper or the cardstock into the size of that frame insert. So I'm just using my paper cutter there and then just making sure it's going to fit the way I want. And it does, so that's good. That's a bonus. And then we have to figure out what we're going to put on here. Now, I'm a little bit crazy and I need stuff to be very even. And so all 7 days won't fit. So what I'm going to do is at the top, we're just going to make a line up at the top. Right here, I'm actually measuring the different lines that I'm going to end up making. And so I'm cutting this into 3 columns and 3 rows. This top row here is going to be where it says meal plan. And then the other rows or the other row is going to be halfway between the top and the bottom. I made that really difficult. Basically cut the paper or make the paper into 6 pieces. Now, you could skip all of this and just print it out on your printer if you don't mind regular white paper, or if you use this paper in your printer, you can make that work as well. My printer, for whatever reason, is not connecting to my computer. It says it's connected, it runs through all the tests, but when I try to print something it doesn't work, it's very annoying. So I'm drawing old school. We're going old school here. We're getting out our marker. So I'm just using a Sharpie to draw the lines that I framed out with my pencil. And you can make this design go any which direction, make your squares any size you want, all of that can be all yours. And here I'm writing with my hand. I don't like my writing, but guess what? If your printer doesn't work, this is what you do. So I'm writing. It didn't look good the first time, so I'm going to try again. And then I'm going to go over my pencil with this thin Sharpie. And this is a thin Sharpie, not the thick one that I use the lines with, or that I use for the lines. And after I write meal plan up at the top, I'm just going to get rid of all the pencil lines so we can't see any of that. And then I'm just going to write the days of the week that'll fit. I meant to start the week on Sunday and I started the whole word Monday and I forgot. So I'm just going to do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday, Sunday I did on that last square. Then we're going to take the plastic off of the frame, and the frame will then be ready to go. Now we're going to get a dry erase marker, and we're going to make it so that it's pretty quick and easy to connect to the frame that we just created. So I'm just using rubber bands, guys. Like we're not doing anything technical here. We're not, very simple. Connect 2 rubber bands together. That's what we're going to do. That's what our plan is. And then from that, we're going to connect that rubber band to the end of the Sharpie, not Sharpie, the dry erase marker. And that's it. So the dry erase marker can hang from the side and you can fill in what you're planning on eating or what you ate. For me, this is more of a tracking method because my lupus has been acting up, and so I'm trying to figure out what is going on. So writing down what I eat is vitally important for me right now. And then we're going to make some bookmarks. I have tried to start reading again, and so I need a bookmark. So I figured I may as well make a few and make them cute. So we're going to use some different patterns of cardstock. And this cardstock here was like this very glittery type with different colors. So I'm using the gold. Now it looks very yellow on my video. It's not that yellow. It is very gold though. And then I'm going to cut out some different sizes of cardstock. It depends on how you want your bookmark, what size you want it, how long you want it, all those types of things. But just make your decision on how you want it. And then we're just going to make it to be 2 sides. So we're going to glue the 2 gold pieces, which is the background of our bookmark, because my bookmarks are actually going to be 4 layers thick, which is a little crazy, maybe a little much, but whatever. So I'm doing the gold pieces on top of each other, gluing those together with this tape runner. Cut off any white edges that may show up if it wasn't a perfect rectangle. And then I'm going to put this other patterned cardstock on top of the gold. And this cardstock, I made a couple different bookmarks. This one had kind of little gold polka dots that were kind of cute. I made another one that had some gold swirly marks, and then I made another one that was black and white. Everything was black and white on that one. And once we've got them all taped together or glued together, we are then going to use just regular old packing tape to hold everything together and make it so that it's not going to tear or get dirty or anything like that. Literally just laying the bookmark on top of the piece of tape and then putting another piece on the other side. So it's on both sides. The tape is on both sides. And then I'm using a little scraper of my Cricut tool to make sure that that tape is super secure down on the bookmark. And then we're just going to cut off any excess tape that's hanging over on the edges. You do want to make sure there's a little tiny end of tape on each side so that the tape does stay stuck together. Then we're just going to put a hole at the top of the bookmark. And this, you don't have to do this, of course, but everyone, you know, we all like the little, I don't know, accessories, I guess. And so this is going to be my accessory. So I'm just going to put this little piece of black rope, and then I'm going to kind of frizz up that rope a little bit to make it look a little bit more like a tassel. So I'm just taking a different Cricut tool. All my Cricut tools come into handy, even though I'm not going to be using a Cricut. So I'm just going to kind of tear apart the edges of this rope. And this rope was actually from Dollar Tree. It's just that black rope that you can find in the tool section. And then once you've got it all frizzed up the way you want, just cut it off so that it's even. And that's it. Quick and easy. So you can see the different bookmarks that I have here. This one is the one with the gold in the background and then the swirls in the foreground. And they're so cute. I just love them. So I thank you so much for stopping by Natty's Crafts today. I sure hope you could give the video a big thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. Make sure to subscribe. Remember when you subscribe to hit the bell so that you know when the next video comes out. I sure do appreciate you for coming by today. And please do remember to appreciate today, as tomorrow is never promised. Thanks, y'all. Y'all have a great one.